My name's Mallory Dragon and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, if you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up to this video if you liked it, and click on the little bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos because, you know, you guys have to stay tuned for my my first vlog that is coming on my channel, which is all about going back to the US from this recovery trip that I did. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave a video down below where I can explain why am I in another country besides US and why did I make this decision and all that stuff. Maybe in the future I will go more in detail about this trip, but yeah, so let's get right into the video. You may be asking, why are you making a video with no makeup? Why do you look like this? And I wanted to make this video completely natural or without any makeup on, and it's because I'm going to be talking about beauty gurus. So I have been watching beauty gurus since I was around 12 years old. Beauty gurus are the girls that make makeup and beauty videos online. They look super perfect all the time. You never see a flaw in them. And they influence me into fashion, into beauty, into makeup, into art. And that's basically how I really got this, like, my very feminine side bloomed. Because when I was younger, I used to be really tomboyish. I used to not brush my hair, not take care of myself, play rough like a boy, and all of that stuff. So beauty gurus really influenced me when I was younger, and I know beauty gurus really influence younger people nowadays. Now they have bigger accounts, now that YouTube is an actual thing. When I was 12, 13 years old, people used to tell me that I was weird because I was following these girls on YouTube, but it's because it wasn't really a thing back in the day. So now we're gonna speak, and I'm just gonna give my opinion on beauty gurus. Lately I have been, I like to study YouTube, I like to study the beauty community, the business community, and I like seeing behavioral changes in them that I know I can speak about and that I can inform people about what's happening. So something that I have noticed in the beauty area or the beauty section of YouTube is really beauty or lifestyle section, I can say. All of these girls that make these bright, beautiful, pretty, pinkish, purplish videos, and they travel, and all they do is put on makeup and have this semi-perfect life, and they upload these semi-perfect pictures because no one's perfect. And you can see all of these comments of these girls saying, oh my god, you're so pretty, you're so gorgeous, you this, you that, you this, you that. I will show in the screen some of the pictures of comments of girls, young girls, that do comment and kind of put these girls online in a pedestal, and they just put them up there, and then they're just the best and they're so perfect and they never make mistakes. And I think this is really wrong because we're just giving the younger generation an idea of what beauty is. Beauty has flaws. Perfection is not perfection. And these girls are portraying the opposite. Now, in the latest months, you can actually tell, actually from last year, if you watch so many of these YouTubers and so many of these girls, you can see a behavioral change in their videos. If you guys want a more in-depth video studying how these behavioral changes can happen, we can study some of the YouTubers that I have studied. So they vlog their life, and you can see first a weight change. In girls, weight changes really quickly, and you can notice that in their neck bones, their collarbones, when they start popping out like this without forcing them to. It's pretty much that they are losing some weight if they didn't have that before and they looked healthy before. So you can see a lot of these YouTubers change physically in their bikini pictures. Before they looked healthy, they start looking too skinny. Oh my god, the light's going off, but I'm so sorry. It's the sun. They start looking too skinny. They start showing their backbone. Their thighs get too skinny, but they portray that as healthy, as perfect, as model, as Instagram model. So you can see a lot of these younger girls following this trend of, oh, I'm just gonna eat lettuce for a week, or I'm just gonna eat a little bit for a week, and because I want to get this hip bone out, I want to get my ribs out because it looks sexy. And I am guilty of that. I did not follow YouTubers for that reason, but I did have those changes in my body before, because before I did not love myself. So if you haven't watched my video of I did not love myself, you can click down below and you can watch it, because I explained all about loving yourself and the pros and cons about, well, the consequences of not loving yourself and your body and your mind and your soul. So you can go ahead and after this video you can watch that one, because I really highly recommend it. This is all psychological. When you get really caught up in social media, in viewers, in opinions, in so many things, it starts affecting your image. It starts affecting your body and the way you think. I remember when I used to have way more followers in the past, and I used to create only beauty related content, and well, I used to do comedy as well in another platform. I remember that I got so caught up on my social media that I stopped going out with friends. I stopped hanging out with my family. I stopped eating healthy. I stopped sleeping, only for creating this content because it was making me feel so fulfilled, but at the same time it was tricking my body and my brain to not do the actually healthy things that I had to do. So social media, it is a platform, it is very dangerous, and we do need to understand how to control it and how to just take out the good things and beneficial things. And I think the best way we can do that is giving something positive to our audience. If you speak about fashion, not just only speak about fashion, speak how fashion can help someone out there. If you speak about art, speak how art can help someone out there. About finances or business, speak how, not only about the ambitions of getting money, but how it can help someone grow mentally. And I feel like there's so much content creators that haven't really gotten deep on how to help people with their content, and it's all superficial. And that's what affects them with their health, because they start getting caught up into this circle or society online that tells them what to do. Like your brain starts following what your followers want, not what you want. So you lose track of what reality is and what fantasy online life is, because they're two different things. You rarely see a YouTuber show you how they failed, show you their weakness, show you their acne. Yeah, you don't really see that happen too often. And I think that YouTubers and content creators should open up more that vulnerable, that word is really hard to say, that vulnerable side of them, of their channel. Even though I know they want to be perfect, they shouldn't, because that not showing the weak side of them is just portraying a persona of a perfect person, which then they will be convinced that they are that persona, and they stop ignoring their mistakes, their health issues, and they just start getting caught up in this snowball. And then they get into severe anxiety, suicide, tried of suicide, and all of these things. anorexia. There's so many YouTuber gurus that have gone through anorexia nervosa and they have no clue they have anorexia nervosa. But if you take a day or a couple of days or a week to only analyze their videos, how they flow and how they portray their nutrition and how they look and how they act and how they're constantly looking themselves in camera, you can totally understand and see the changes between videos and how their mental illness starts getting weaker and weaker and weaker, and they don't even notice. And people in the audience don't even notice as well. They only notice when the beauty guru or when the influencer or persona gets to a point that is showing their bones. But why do we have to get to that point where we're killing ourselves? These influencers are killing themselves for this perfect persona online when they are only harming themselves and harming their viewers. So if you know someone, if you know younger people that watch these influencers, these perfect influencers, if you're someone that follows these influencers, just study them. Just take a couple weeks to study your favorite influencer and see if they're just a persona online and they can actually be affecting your way of thinking, acting, and living, or if they are genuinely understanding what's going on with their content to their viewers and to their health. Because this is something that's growing more and more and more and more. Analyzing everything that I have been saying, the best thing that YouTubers and influencers and content creators should do nowadays is show how they do fall, but they can go back and improve the reason why they have fallen. YouTube content creators, online personas, this is what's influencing the younger generation. So we have to be on the lookout of what these children are watching, because they might not speaking about drugs, but slowly these influencers are getting into this children's, teenagers' way of thinking and way of living. Us as influencers, and you as an influencer, if you are, you need to be aware that your words will catch on into someone's life. Whatever you say, for some reason they're following you, for some reason they want to watch your content and they listen to you talk. So they will apply some sort of thing, behavior, looks, anything that you say on your videos to their life. So we should take an advantage to help people out there, and there's many different ways of helping people and not really damaging them with our content, because we don't even notice. I used to create a bunch of content and not sleep, and yes, I used to have 100, 200 viewers, constant viewers on my broadcasts, but these children were not sleeping for watching me. How was I benefiting them if I was not letting them sleep? Yes, they liked my content and I was making them smile, which that kept me going for my content, but I was harming them in another way. They were not eating sometimes, they were not doing their homework, they were not doing these things, and I was harming themselves and myself. And I didn't even notice, because you as a content creator, sometimes you just don't notice. So just keep that in mind. It's just a message for you, for your children, content creators, YouTube, all of these people, bloggers. This is the new Hollywood, and we just need to be aware of this. So I just wanted to share my opinion with you guys. You guys can comment down below whatever you think, your opinions on this topic. If you want to go more in depth, analyzing an influencer, a blogger, a YouTuber, we can study their pictures and study their behavior, and we can see how they are actually harming themselves and their viewers through their perfect videos, and that you can just learn a little bit more of how to analyze human behavior through this content that they create on social media. So I hope you guys liked this video. Give a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And love your body, love your mind, love your soul. and I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned for my vlog. Bye guys.